To say,
yeah, check out the new video. Take off your pants and jacket.
Yeah. Shout out to Blink 182.
that
You
is
gonna,
a strange title.
It's a Blink 182 title. And it's also like a masturbation.
Did you send that to Sunday to play it on the show?
Yeah, I think he's gonna play it on the show. He said we talked about it. Like I kind of sent it to him early to like just get his feedback or whatever. But he likes it, so he promoted it under my barkeeper's submission this week. So I assume so.
You want to talk about it? Let's talk about it right now. So
yeah, you had questions, right?
I had them. I don't remember them, but I do have one question.
I was so waiting for these questions. Yeah,
I'll just make them up then. All right. So I remember me and you kind of had a vague idea of what the video was going to be like. But how did you end up at the hospital and cutting open chicken breast? And
that wasn't even a chicken breast, bro. That was I ended up at the hospital because I think something happened to my wife, and we always in the emergency room. So we were in there, and I was just like, "Oh shit, this is like the perfect time." Like I was just put in the most perfect places for this video, because for real, I was like, my job, like a bunch of people got fired, so like I've been like getting swamped with work. So I was like waiting last minute, and I was like, "Fuck!" Like I could probably have like 2 weeks to do this, and we happened to be in the emergency room, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I was like, "Yo, drop your arm!" Like, and then I was just like, "I'm gonna get all the fucking shit," and then like that, and then like there was like the fucking the blood machine thing that I got. I got the zoom in on that. Like I got a zoom in on that, and then the beginning of the video is like at my job in the back of the warehouse, and I was like just rolling one of the shits, and I was just holding my phone, and that was the first thing that I recorded, and I was just like, oh shit, my phone looked dope as fuck. Like I was like, this shit came out dope, and I was just like, yeah, I was just all in the right places. And then that beach, the beach at the end, like we went there during quarantine, and I was just always had in my mind, like I really like this beach, like I like the way it's set up, and you could kind of like just sit right there, and then like the water's right there, and I was like, it was either that or the pier, because I live next to like a pier is not that far, it's probably like 2 miles from my house, so I was like, I wanted to go over there, and it was flooded the day before, so I was like, fuck. And I kind of baited my wife, and I was like, yo, you want to go to the beach? She was like, yeah, you want to go to the beach? I was like, yeah, let's go to the beach. I want to go film something. She was like, what? She was like, you want to go to the beach because you want to film something? Like, so I'm sorry. But yeah, like we went to the beach, and then like I already had an idea like what I wanted to do, or like that part. It was either like sit next to it, or sit next to the camera, or like be in front of it. Thing about the fucking chicken breast. It wasn't a chicken breast. It was a piece of pork. Because pork is like a pigskin is like the closest thing to like human flesh. Yeah. So I was like, I need to do that. So like I got I went to the supermarket, bought like a little ass piece of like, I don't even fucking know. I don't eat pork. So like it was just like a little piece of pork, like smoked whatever the fuck. So like it was I did that, and I had the fake blood, and I put it in one of those like you know the syringes you put in the turkey.
Oh yeah, the injector.
The injector shit. Yeah, I did that into like a layer of the fat, so when I cut it, you could see like the blood and shit. And they're like, I just happened to cut my hand at work, so I had the Band-Aid on there. So I just opened the shit up like that. That's actually my daughter's hand.
I saw the video. You was doing a tutorial on how to make fake blood.
Yeah,
How
because
you
I
come up with
initially
that?
did it. I initially did it for a funk volume competition like mad years ago, and I always remember it, and it was just a cheap ass way how to do it. It was just corn syrup and Kool-Aid, and I was like, oh shit, that shit's simple as fuck. And I had already like when I actually sat down and started thinking about the video, I was thinking about like Italian horrors, like how like their colors are usually kind of blown out. So like I was like, I need the red to really pop and shit like that. So I was like, the Kool-Aid, like in real life, kind of is not looking like blood, but I know like in editing, in post, I can like flip it. So yeah, I got my daughter to like stick her hand, and I poured the fake blood on the shit, and that's her sideburns that I'm whispering in while my other daughter's filming. So like my wife, I live with all females, so it's like my wife, and the fact that they participated in this video is hilarious. They all co-signed this video.
Same. I love it.
So I don't think I can get canceled.
Okay.
Yeah, canceled, bitch.
You got parental consent.
Right? My mom said, but I look at it like the song is like, if you kind of watch the video, it's kind of like something happened to her, and I'm like trying to do something to like bring her back. So, and then with the lyrics, I think it's kind of like, what are you willing to do for love? You might be a little crazy though, you know what I mean? Like this is kind of like to the extreme about it, you know what I mean? And then I guess you come to the realization, like, I guess if I can't bring you back to life, I guess I'm gonna go with you. And as a crazy person myself, I've always loved that sentiment. Like serious.
This part of the video, is that supposed to be like from her perspective, like she's waking up and you already done took her in the car?
Yeah, like a lot of like all of the like upper shots and stuff like that is like from her perspective, right?
Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So like I have the like in the first part of the video when it's going in and out, it's going in and out in relation to like the pain she's going through. So like when I'm saying like when I cut and I grab and whatever the hell I'm saying and I'm smashing blood around and shit like that, you see it's getting more foggier because like it's more painful and shit like that. And these is more like in and out of consciousness until like I prop her up on the chair and then like confess my love. And there were people there too. Like, what the hell y'all doing at the beach? It's cold as shit. Like it's nighttime. Like, and I went right after work too. Like my wife picked me up and we was like, all right, we're going. And this is like in a different city, so I had to drive like 45 minutes to the beach to be there for like 10 minutes. I tried to do everything within 1 to 3 shots.
At night with a dead body in the car.
Right? Nah, I just had my wife hold the camera while I was like, I drove in a circle and pulled up. And then it just happened to have that Foo Fighters song in the background, which is so fucking perfect. And then like I just hopped out the car and it was just like, you're gonna love this. And my daughter was just laughing immediately after. Like, you're so creepy.